You are more than a job title, especially when you want more out of life. I feel like everybody should be able to go get it. You know, it take a whole different drive for a person to push through themselves, push through things to go get what they want. I'm telling you, you gonna have these down moments, bro. You gonna have the good ones as well. Embrace everything. I embrace everything. You know, I embrace the hate that I get. You know, I embrace the love that I get. I embrace it all because at the end of the day, I know people always gonna have something to say. Um, I don't let none of that define me. That's why I keep doing what I'm doing, bro. Getting let go from a job is not the end of the world. Things have to end so that way something can start for a new beginning. A lot of work that goes behind these vlogs and things like this. And now that I'm finding my vision with it, you know, and finding what I'm good at and what I'm not good at, I finally found what I want to do. And it took me a while for me to rediscover that, but I rediscovered it by testing the waters, testing the creativity. Now that's the lane that I think I'm going to go into. And that's just me. But in order to rediscover yourself, you have to do trial and error, bro. YouTube, welcome back to my channel. For those who don't know me, my name is Monty. Welcome to my channel. Appreciate you for tuning in. For those who are new, appreciate you for tuning in once again. Let's go ahead and jump into this video. Thank you. Today, I want to talk about 10 things that I've learned from just going through this situation. For anybody that's going through this situation or may be going through this in the future, it's just a couple of things to think about. I'm gonna keep my situation out of it and just tell you just 10 things that I have learned, right? And the first one I want to say is I think financial independence. All right. And here's why. I couldn't stress it enough that being dependent on just one source of income is a problem. And here's why. When you so dependent on this one source, things like this can happen, right? And if you only got that coming as your income with no backup plan, no financial cushion like an emergency fund or savings, you're done. People get to panicking and lost. You'll get lost very, very quickly and wonder how things are going to get done. I don't want to be scrambling or doing none of that. I know not everybody is going to be blessed enough to have multiple channels that are monetized for online business or have an online business or be able to sell products and do all of this. I understand that, bro. But this is why I can't stress enough, you know, have another job, you know, work 3 jobs, work 2 jobs, because then if you get let go from one, you still got another job, much like me. You get me? Okay? Or have your own thing going, much like me. Second thing I think is going to be getting let go from a job is not the end of the world. Okay? For a minute, I was mad because prior to this, before YouTube came into this situation, I was already going through a weird phase with this job, like just prior to it. And it was in a moment that for me, right, where I was like, man, I know if I could just get out of debt and be done, like, and don't go back into debt, I don't need this job no more. So that was my goal that I had in mind. And it's funny enough that during that time, I was going to work, got in my car, and just recorded. Just recorded. And just wanted to give some motivation because I know a lot of people that was on my channel were struggling with, you know, having that self-doubt with themselves or, you know, not really figuring out a way to push themselves. And I just wanted to give y'all that little boost because your boy doing it, man. I'm doing a lot. And who would have knew that was going to change the whole aspect of what I had going? You get me? That was the start, and the rest is history. We still grinding, but it's funny, you know. I don't know why it is, but yeah, I don't know why you have to go through things or something bad or something triggering has to happen before your breakthrough comes through. I don't know why this is, bro, but that's just how it worked through anything in life. And it taught me that, you know, things have to end so that way something can start for a new beginning. You get me? Things got to end so that way there could be a start to a new beginning. And once you think about that and have a different mindset to going through things in life, you're gonna be all right, bro. Um, Number three, I think is, how can I put it? Not letting a job title define you, bro. All right. You are more than a job title. And a lot of people need to understand this. I don't care if you're a warehouse worker. I don't care if it's you work fast food. I don't give a dang what it is, bro. You are more than a job title, especially when you want more out of life. I feel like everybody should be able to go get it. You know, it take a whole different drive for a person to push through themselves, push through things to go get what they want. I'm telling you, you gonna have these down moments, bro. You gonna have the good ones as well. Embrace everything. I embrace everything. You know, I embrace the hate that I get. You know, I embrace the love that I get. I embrace it all because at the end of the day, I know people always gonna have something to say. Um, I don't let none of that define me. That's why I keep doing what I'm doing, bro. You know what I'm saying? It just I don't let things bother me all like that. Granted, in the beginning, when I did get let go, I was mad just because it sounds stupid. I got let go because of content, or I got let go because of YouTube. Like, it sounds stupid when you say it out loud. Well, why did you get fired? YouTube. You know how stupid that sounds? Like that like if I were to tell somebody that, they probably be like, "What?" But it's the truth. It's not nothing like performance or nothing like that or attendance. It's YouTube because I have a business. Like it's stupid. But these are just some things that you gotta understand, bro. Um, yeah. Don't let a job title define what you do. I think your self worth when it comes to this, you need to separate it because for a while, even before YouTube, I was dealing with this job because of a certain situation I was in with debt, right? But as you work, you shouldn't have to deal with disrespect and dealing with racism and all it is because prior to YouTube, I was dealing with that. You know, I think YouTube was just something else for them to kind of, I don't want to curse, but bitch about, you know, and try to use as ammunition. For me, in my situation. For you, it may be different. But I was already dealing with, you know, the weird energy at the job, but I knew I had to be there to get out of debt. And once I completed my mission, I knew I was leaving anyway, regardless. I was. Um, is this the way that I wanted to leave? Nah, because I wanted to end the year out strong, but it's all good. Y'all just, you know, started my process of what I wanted to do a little early. That's it. But it's all good. It's all good. Um, yeah. I don't know if I talked about it already, but having multiple streams of income, bro. Multiple streams of income. I probably already said it. But I can't stress it enough. I can't stress it enough. It's essential for you. It's essential for everybody to have multiple things going and having multiple types of things that they can make money from. Okay. Um, yeah, relying on one is not it. I'm sorry. Networking is my other thing. Networking is everything. And here's why. Um, when you get connected with other people, you know, it gives you a chance to branch out into, a new job opportunity. It gives you a chance to branch out into some other things. You know, the people in your circle can basically open up doors, maybe for you, or people that you find along your way can open up doors for a new network or a new opportunity and give you some valuable advice. You know, I've learned that. I was able to get one of my jobs through the studio through a person, and I could probably go back, if I want to. We didn't leave on bad terms, and heck, that was something that I wanted to do anyway and do full time as well as make content. I think that'd be a kind of fire situation where I can make content and be at my dream job, right? Because I'm already doing one of my dream jobs, but doing my dream job as a career and doing my other dream job as well, bro. That I'm happy. At the end of the day, I'm very very happy. Very, you know. Yeah. So that's that. I think you should take time for yourself as well. Rediscover yourself, because I took a couple days away from YouTube just to reevaluate and really get back to me, because the type of content I want to push out moving forward, I do want it to be more vlog styled. And I appreciate y'all for showing love on that video, because it took a lot of work. It was a lot of work that goes behind these vlogs and things like this. And now that I'm finding my vision with it, and finding what I'm good at and what I'm not good at, I finally found what I want to do. And it took me a while for me to rediscover that, but I rediscovered it by testing the waters, testing the creativity. Now that's the lane that I think I'm going to go into. And that's just me. But in order to rediscover yourself, you have to do trial and error, bro. You got to do trial and error, and you just got to test out things and see if it works. You know, this gave me time for myself to, what do I really want, right? Not only that, I learned myself, and it isn't a luxury or nothing like that, but it's a necessity for growth. All right, remember that. I probably already said this too, but having a game plan and a backup plan. Okay, I think everybody should have a plan B, backup plan in case things like this happen. Okay, find a new skill, find something else. Having options give you a lot of control over your future. Having, new skills and building up a side hustle, all of these things can just build up different avenues for yourself. Something that I was doing but then got overpowered by was setting boundaries in the workplace. The amount of disrespect that I was going through, nobody should have had to put up with that. But it became a problem when everybody, like every department, was in cahoots with each other. Now that's a hard thing to do. When you got a boss that already is down your back, not because of YouTube. It prior to YouTube, he was already on some BS, okay? It doesn't help when he's on your back, but then you got coworkers that, they don't particularly really rock with you for whatever reason. Whatever reason. They probably can't even tell you. But you have that, right? But then you also have a team of HR people who are in cahoots with the same person, which is your boss. It makes it hard because now they're in cahoots with each other to make life or make the job worse than what it already is. Like, we here to get this check, do a job, and go home. That's it. But when you make it 3 times harder on one person to do a task, because you're frustrated with your life, or you're frustrated or taking your frustrations out on somebody else because they have something that you don't, it kind of it's a hard task at hand. That's all I can really say. It's hard to set boundaries when they keep breaking them. You get me? I was overworking and overvalued for sure. It got to a point where like 2 3 months ago, I was starting to peak the energy. Like I was just, it was like I was blind, and then I just start waking up. And then once you wake up, they don't like that, bro. They don't like when you start, pointing things out, or, you know, I don't think that's right there. You get me? They don't like when people wake up. They want you to be blind forever and have your eyes covered. I wasn't going to do that. And if I gotta be the 1% to stand out away from every 99% of people that want to be in that, then cool, I'll be the 1%. I'll be the light. I'll be the test dummy, and show you that, all right, we could do it. I mean, I've done it plenty of times. People said I couldn't get out of debt. What happened? I got out of debt because I had a game plan of how to do it. People were saying, oh, you need to watch what you do. You need to watch, you know, YouTube isn't going to last forever. Well, it is, because I was able to leave my third job and do content fully on a whole channel, doing what I was doing at work. I was able to do it. Stop telling people what they can't do and projecting on somebody else. Don't tell me I can't do something. That don't do nothing but push me to want to do it more, bro. What don't y'all understand? What don't y'all understand, bro? When you tell somebody they can't do something, y'all do understand that, at least for me, I'm just going to go do it now. Just so I can prove you wrong. And 9 times out of 10, it happens every time. So it's no point in you telling me I can't do something. Maybe you can't. Go figure out yourself. All right. Now, the other two things that go hand in hand, I think, would be having a passion that you can make profitable. I say this all the time, bro. If you like tech, find a way to monetize it. Not just with YouTube. You can monetize on Instagram. That's what I'm working on next. Okay. If you like gaming, find a way to monetize it, bro. Find a way to monetize it. Get on TikTok. Post clips, bro. Post clips on TikTok. Nowadays, TikTok is the evolution of everything. If you could start on TikTok and then transition to YouTube, I advise anybody to do that, bro. Or if you could start on YouTube and then transition to TikTok, that's what I advise anybody to do, bro. I feel like nowadays things have changed to the point where you can make anything profitable. Anything. Anything that you are passionate about, it can become profitable if you just put the time in and the effort. Okay. Getting fired didn't do nothing but push me to explore other things that I like doing. You know, it really gave me time, bro. I could really honestly sit back and just honestly say that all of that time I was sitting for, and it was just like 2 days. I was just like, wow, bro, can't believe it. Like, it's kind of crazy, but I got back in that mode. I had to just snap back to reality with it. And the other thing is having gratitude, excuse me, with everything, like with change, with everything. I mean, you could lose your job, you could lose someone in your life. Always have gratitude for what you got. Always have gratitude for what you're gonna get, even in the hardest moments. Now that's and I know that's hard to say, bro. Having gratitude in a moment where you lose your job, or you lose somebody that you love dearly, or lose somebody, period. Gratitude is what kept me grounded. I'm gonna be honest. Gratitude is what kept me grounded. Yeah, I stopped focusing on what I lost, and I started appreciating for what I got. I start appreciating what I had, the skills I got, the support system that I got, and the opportunity to rebuild. That's how I look at it, and that's how I want you to look at it. I hope this helped, because I know how it is to go through something, and I know how hard it is to try to push through things, bro. A lot of people don't got that dog in them to, push through. A lot of people will break down. A lot of people would be ready to give up right about now, but nah, bro. I I'm not doing it. Nah, I ain't doing it. We gonna work and we gonna grind, and this is just the opportunity that you need to take. That's it. See y'all soon.